Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Polly and I've been MIA. Yeah, so when I disappear, I don't like neglect. It's not a neglect, it's a thing of life has priorities and YouTube is not the number one. It's more of a hobby. So you know, it is what it is. Plus, honestly, the thing that takes me the most time is not even the videos. I think it's to do makeup that I don't do on a daily and making my hair look decent, which is a struggle today because in Arizona we have monsoons now, so it's very humid and it's 120 degrees, which is it's been a struggle today. Let's just say like that. It took me a long time to get to something decent, you know, for people to look at. So, but anyway, what are we gonna start with? Okay, so I didn't do videos, but I didn't stop with fragrances, okay? So we're gonna do a couple of hauls. At the end of every haul, I'm gonna do like a blind first impression. I mean, technically all of these are blind buys. I have nowhere to test these fragrances. So these fragrances are gonna be a first impression. They've been sitting on months and you have no idea how much I wanted to open and sniff and I couldn't, and I'm very excited. So this way it's not just me showing bottles, hey look what I got, you know, good for me. And I've been decluttering a lot, so check out my Mercari, right? Yeah. My Mercari. I keep putting more and more things, and I kind of was thinking about that people sometimes complain about, oh, so why is it on Mercari? Listen, taste change, sure. You discover new fragrances, maybe you prefer more. Also, things don't smell on me the same that they used to. I will say, for example, Mademoiselle is one of those fragrances that used to be zero patchouli and nothing but gorgeous, beautiful citrus florals, youthful, like perfection. And now on me is 100% patchouli. Can't stand that. So a lot of fragrances started smelling on me very differently, or they just don't, like, they smell great but they don't fit my lifestyle, they don't fit into my climate. I live in like devil's butthole. It's like 50 Celsius, sometimes more, 120, sometimes more. I mean, can you imagine? You know, thank God for air conditioner. One time I broke a month and a half ago. Can you imagine that? Oh. But either way, let's get to this. Let's get to this, right? Okay, so what do we say? What do we say? Okay, I'm gonna start with this guy. So Kajal, I'm really curious about this. So the one that I got is Dahab. Obviously, it's always between this one and the one with the pineapple, which I got a little spray of. Thank God. Thank God, a little guy, because I don't want a bottle of that one at all. It's more masculine. I'll do a review, but this one, yes, baby, this is my kind of fruity. I got some samples of Xerjoff, of Tatiana Terenzi, and I've been really trying to find good fruity stuff, you know, not only shampooy, but like legit, delicious, good fruit, sexy, tropical, like, you know, gives you the feels. And and I love the musk. I will say the musk here is on the kind of Middle Eastern style, but it doesn't bother me. It's so good. We'll do, you know, when I have time, a deeper review on this one, but I'm definitely going to compare those two, and they are extremely different. It's not one or the other at all, in my opinion. So they're completely two different things for different people. So we'll do that, but me likey. The other one, oh my God, listen. And I got some little guys of this brand as well. But yeah, so listen, I am stepping my little toesies into the niche. Like a little dip, like little sprinkling around, you know, splashing around in the kiddie pool with niche. So I got this Amouage Beach Hut. I got scared that this is discontinued, So this is the tester. I don't care. And now I'm thinking, should I get it back up? Like, if, I mean, man, don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. It's superb. It's not a summery beachy coconut. It's, those ones have been done to death. Like, my God. Just put sunscreen on and it will smell like you got, like, you know, beach walk on. It doesn't matter. They're not that impressive. This is where it's at. Unisex, stunning, gorgeous. When I think of a beach to relax and really kind of like, you know, bond with the, I don't know, nature, myself, just like really zen out. Sensational. Performance is exceptional. Amazing. And I got this one. Guys, I love Narciso Rodriguez. I love his musk. I like everything he does. In my opinion, it's one of the best feminine fragrances that he makes. I love his florals. I love the floral musky nuances that he makes. It speaks to me. I don't have a lot of very girly feminine florals, but I collect Narciso, I think, at this point. So I got the Rouge. So this is basically rose and iris. And this is not what I thought it's gonna be. It's definitely not for my 120-degree summer. No, it's not. But it will be fantastic for fall and winter. It's very sweet. It's very full-bodied, slightly powdery. You get a lot of rose. I kind of thought that the rose is going to be more subdued for some reason, but no, it's not at all. But it's beautiful, sweet, lush, kind of a burst, super feminine. Age, yeah, maybe, but I love, amazing performance. I sprayed 2 yesterday before I went to bed. I woke up and I'm like, I'm still smelling it. And I had 2 behind my neck. And I was like, okay. Okay. Ooh. What's next? Let's do this one. Okay. Tiziana Terenzi, Arethusa. I got this on Mercari. And I'm going to do a full review about it because I have something extremely specific to tell you about this and compare it to. And yeah, you know, when you read reviews, people trying to be so poetic. And then you get it and you're like, I guess, but So yeah, we don't need to be poetic about this fragrance. I'm going to show you exactly what it smells like. We'll get there. I have no regrets because what it smells like is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. So I'm kind of happy. Now I have like almost a dupe. So I'm ecstatic. Good for me. The other one. Okay. So yes, Attar collection. I love them. Not everything is perfect for me personally, but you know, I still love the brand. I still love what they make. Oh, come on. This is a good box. So I got Musk Kashmir, and this one is sensational. It's wonderful performance. It's kind of like Julie has a gun and a perfume, you know, the Dossier one. It's in that family, basically, but better than all of them. It's less fake chemical. It's more poofy, fluffy, soft, pretty. It's more smooth. It's more interesting. It has more development in it. And so, yeah, from all of that genre. And I mean, come on, it's beautiful. The box, the bottle. Okay, all right, let's do this one. So, Tête Libre d'Orange. I've been curious, and I got 2. So I got aka Herman because it sounds like something that I would love, and I was thinking about decluttering because it is a stunning fragrance, but right now it's not for me. But I'm thinking it's probably not made for this weather. So I have a feeling that I would love this on very gloomy days. I will only say right now, before in full review, you get a lot of rose. To me, it's if you're trying to dry a rose and you put it in a book and you open and smelled it before it fully dried, it almost is, but there's still some moisture to it, and you're smelling the entire thing, like the bud, the leaves, the stem, all of it. So some of that, I do wish it had more incense or more smokiness or something more foggy and gray, more maybe woody. I just get so much of that rose, and it's a little bitter sour because of the stem and the leaves. So that's why it's not, it doesn't sit with me personally 100, but I'm going to give it a try in a different weather. So I'm not jumping the boat right now. Now the other one is Putain. I'm not going to say the entire name because, come on, I don't want to make a complete fool out of myself. So Putain De Palaces. Let's pretend I said it the right way. Listen, you like powdery? You're gonna like this. That's it. I mean, it's not a complex fragrance. I'm not gonna tell you there's a story about all these, you know, in a palace running around with their God-given gifts everywhere. No, it's not necessarily Moulin Rouge either. It's very feminine, it's powdery, it's soft. I do think it's sexy. This kind of powdery fragrance, it always makes me think of a very robust, beautiful décolletage, you know, feminine décolletage with like I don't know, just, you know, one of those. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe that's why people have association with certain topics, so to say. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of smells like skin, but with a little extra. So I love this one, and it performs fantastic. I have no issues. So this was a very successful blind buy. Did a lot of reading about that one. All right. Next. All right, this one, I'll report back in more accuracy. But for right now, this is the Boucheron. I got two fragrances from them. I'm going to talk about one of them right now. Feve Tonka, or is it Velvet Tonka? Maybe, I don't know. But ta-da, right? So, and listen guys, I use this, and the reason I got it is because, so the other one, the BDK Velvet Tonka, because I got little samples from BDK. I was like, okay, everybody's talking about it, I want to see what it is. Because if I'm obsessed, I'll get, but I'm not going to get expensive without knowing. Ish, kind of. That's the logic I'm trying to apply. But either way, and then I saw this one, and everybody said, oh, it's kind of the same, you know, one or the other, really doesn't matter. I say, yes, it does. You can't put every, how to say, almond fragrance in and say, oh, they're all the same, because they're not. Not all rose fragrance are the same. Not all citrus fragrances are the same. So is there similarity? Well, duh, yes. But you know, but it is good. It is good. So, you know, it is good. I will say, compared to BDK, and I will say it again in the review, this one has more bitterness of the almond, less tonka. The tonka here comes out way in the dry down. Like when I wake up, I like this for bedtime. When I wake up, the almond is gone, but I smell so good of this vanilla and sweet tonka. I mean, it's amazing. And performance-wise, they either will be the same or this one is better. I'm not sure, because you can't really compare spraying from a full bottle and spraying from a little guy. You spray a very different amount. It's not the same experience. So the little samples, they help to guide, but you know, the full bottle is the full experience, basically. Okay, we're coming close to the, so excited about sniffing for the first time. The other one that I got, so I am in love with Quinto Canto. I love Quinto Canto. And this one is Alibi. We're gonna do a full review. We're gonna do a comparison to fragrance that many times it is compared to, which I also have. And I will just say, this is exceptional. This is stunning. And I am so happy to have it. This is my taste. This is my taste. I want you to wow me. This wowed me. Almost the last one. So Amor Oud. I got the white Hinoki. I looked at all of them. I read reviews for all of them. I listened to reviews for all of them in multiple languages, as you know that I do. And I decided to go with this. I was very curious about the brand. Everything looked very, this one just looked the most different, unique. Something that I really don't have anything that will even resemble it. And I was correct. I don't have anything that resembles it. And it's wonderful. My first impression, honestly, was not positive. I'm gonna be honest. It was, you know, it was like, oh God, no. So bad. But then I was like, oh, what? This is perfection. So I'm gonna stick to this is perfection. And I didn't even let it sit properly when I smelled it the first time. So there it is. It's beautiful. It's very unique. It's not, say, blind buy, unless you are like me and you like very, you have one very diverse taste in fragrances. You like to go edgy, extreme, different on your fragrances. You're not afraid of that. You're not trying to please. You're not about compliments and, oh my God, my sillage. You know, you don't care. You're doing this for you, and you want the experience. You want the stimulation. You know, you want that, and you don't really care what's feminine, what's masculine. You're more about that experience. Then you might enjoy it. But you definitely need to like a lot of specific things. We'll talk about this. Okay, drum roll. Bicanto Malatesta. Ta 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 ta. Yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, let's open this gigantic box. She's gorgeous. Look at her. She just sits there, all gorgeous and orange, and there's a little notebook, or looks like a little poetry. It's about the fragrance, and honestly, I'm not a big, if you noticed, talking too much about packaging, because I don't, either way, whatever. And I don't really talk about the creator or the brand or the story behind it. Do I like to listen to it? Yes. I don't like to do it because it's all of it. I know what it is. I know what all of that is. It's marketing. I'm not here to market anything. I'm not invested in these companies personally and their pocket, you know, oh, I wish people bought more of it, you know, Quinto Canto. I don't really care. I have a fragrance. I love how it smells. I want to share, so you can make a decision based on collective reviews that you heard and you know, read. But you know, I'm not here to encourage people to buy. If you want to, this is what I think about it, and if you like that, you know, great. That's how I go about that. But either way, let's do the notes. We have musk, lily, orange, and mandarin orange at the top. And in the base, we have Tuscan iris, leather, violet, lavender, jasmine. And in the base, black pepper, patchouli, Woody notes, vanilla, and oud. Okay. I'm not going to be professional. I'm going to use a piece of paper. I never had any doubts. This is kind of funny. Okay, you get woods, you get oud. This is a very smooth oud. It's not even oud as much as woods. I don't even get like lily orange or mandarin orange, maybe at the very first second. This is good. This is good. I'm getting leather. So this is unisex. As it is right now, I can tell you all sorts of notes of like flowers and everything. It doesn't matter. This is a unisex fragrance. This is fall, this is winter. This is, you get a lot of woods. It's really woody based. You get it. You get the leather. Oh, it's good leather. It's like, it's thick, it's brown, it's wrinkly, but it's like saturated leather. You need to love your woods and leather for this one, but there's a lot of softness around it. I want to put it on myself. Not a good time to try these kind of fragrances though, but the opening, you know what the opening is giving me? The lily orange, mandarin orange. I get the mandarin orange and all that, but honestly, and it lasts really like maybe a minute. But maybe it's because of the bottle. And when I smelled it, I looked at the bottle. But it smells like a carrot, like a sweet, sweet carrot. So that's what those top notes give me. Almost like, ooh, yes, this is what, okay. So the opening smells, I don't know if you ever had it in your house or whatever, a juice that is squeezed fresh orange and carrot juice. So that was my favorite juice. I love that juice. I always do half and half, like half orange juice, half carrot juice, some ice, delish. That's how the opening smells. And then you get boom, leather and woods. I don't get much violet or jasmine or lavender. Maybe something will come down the line, but it's not angry. It's not violent oud or woods. This is good. This is not a difficult or harsh fragrance by any means. This is beautiful. Yeah. Did I ever have any doubts? Really? And I mean the color. Come on, this is wonderful. It's exactly my style, and that's what I understood with Quinto Canto, that the fragrances that he does, that the company does, that is woody base, and if he throws a leather in there and woods in there and sandalwood, which the way they do sandalwood is like, then I'm gonna love that fragrance. I have a feeling that even the ones that people judge as, oh, this is too harsh, this is this, I'm not gonna think that it is. I'm probably gonna say like, ooh, this is more punchy, but but in a good way. I think they make woody fragrances the way that I like them. The wood is not lost. And there's not so many notes that try to quiet it down to make the fragrance easier or more mass appealing. This is exceptional. This is like fall in a museum. This is Europe in the fall. Ooh. Incredible. Incredible. Like, this makes me want to travel. This makes me want to travel. Like, I want to go to Paris. I want to go to Italy right now. I want to go to Rome and walk into all these cathedrals, or to go to some old library or a very old, I don't know, monastery. So it's gorgeous. So I will have more things to say. I want to wear it, you know, for me to give an actual review properly. This is just first impressions. But this is it for today, friends. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Excuse my frizz. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.